There's a lot of colors, I don't know where to go. See a lot of colors, only feeling blue. There's a lot of colors, lost within a haze. Don't rely on others to get you through the maze. The dreams are not the same for me. Standing by the shore while you're on the open sea, cannot take this anymore. There are a lot of voices drowning in the sea. There's too many voices talking back at me. There are a lot of choices waiting to be made. Too many choices making me afraid. Dreams are not the same for me. Standing by the shore while you're on the open sea, cannot take this anymore.
Well, welcome everybody to the diesel heater install. I've just spent about a whole day installing everything. I think it's right. I was looking in the instruction manual, but the instruction manual is not really much help, to be honest with you. It kind of just seems to just waffle on about nothing. So I just watched other people doing it on YouTube. It's an absolute bomb site in this van. There's just stuff everywhere. I can't move. Look, let me show you. There's literally stuff absolutely everywhere. Just cannot move to save my life. I'm just in this tiny little space here, using this as a kneeling pad. That was some padding that came with the heater, I think. And yeah, just cannot move. So the heater's over here, and this is the exhaust pipe going to the outside, and then it's the air intake for the combustion coming in as well. So it's kind of like a two-part hose thing. That was actually pretty easy to install, to be honest with you, and because it was a hole, not a funny shape in the wall, it's quite straightforward. No real difficulty there. The trickiest bit, I think, was the fuel tank. I was a little bit nervous about doing that, and it was a little bit fiddly, but I got there in the end. So this blue hose is the fuel line, and then that is going through a fuel filter, so if there's any particles in the fuel, it doesn't get to the pump, and then the pump's next, and then that will go into the heater there. I haven't plumbed in the hot and the cold water because I'm not really worrying about that too much. And I've also done all the wiring over there, which runs to the 12-volt system back there, and then I've got the control unit, and I need to plug it in to see if that works. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm quite interested to see if this is going to work first time. I'm going to switch on the 12 volt, which is, it's just connected to the two bus bars there, but if I flick on this isolator, that should provide power. And there we go, we've got a green light. All the control panels on. So this is a control panel you get with the heater, and we've got 4 main settings along the top there, and then I think these ones at the bottom are just the clock and stuff like that. The one on the left, that's the air temperature in the van. So there is an air temperature sensor, so I think you can set the temperature you want, and then I guess once it hits that, then it will turn off or idle or something. Next to that, you've got the water temperature, which I believe does the same thing. And then this one here, this is the input, so you can have different settings as to what the heater's being run off. So obviously fuel is fuel, that's just diesel, and then you can have a mix of fuel and 1 Thunderbolt, fuel and 2 Thunderbolts. So I'm guessing that's different levels of electricity to go along with the fuel. And then you can have electric 1 and electric 2, which is the same thing. So I'm assuming that that just means the power input of electricity. And then this one over on the right, I think that's just a vent, just ventilation. But I want to try the diesel and see if it works, because I'm pretty sure the electric will work because it's just plugged in. So let's go for fuel. Hopefully I've got enough fuel in the tank. And then if we go up to 20, if this works first time, this is just going to be astounding. All right, you ready? Let's go. Oh, something's happened. Also want to look out for leaks as well. I think we'll see fuel going into that filter there if everything goes to plan, which will be an absolute miracle if it does. There's still air going through, but I think the heater's starting to... Oh! I think something's happening. What's going on? Is that working? Oh my god. Oh my god, is this working? First time? Surely not. I can see fuel in the filter. I can smell diesel fumes. Oh my god. Is that a leak or is that coming from outside? I don't know, let's go outside. I can feel exhaust fumes. Oh my god, it must be burning. First time. We've still got a bit of air coming through this line, very slowly, but the filter, that's nearly full up with diesel. And most importantly, oh, we've got hot air. Oh my goodness, we've got hot air. Oh my goodness, it's working. Oh, I'm such a legend. And we haven't got any leaks. Any leaks? Is there any leaks anywhere? Can you see any fuel anywhere? No fuel. Oh my god, I can't believe that literally just worked first time. That is amazing. Hot air is coming out. I think this was one of the main jobs that I thought was going to be quite technical and quite difficult. But to be honest, it was relatively straightforward, just a bit time consuming. And so far, touch wood, everything seems to be working really well. There's no diesel leaks anywhere. I don't know how to test if there's any fume leaks inside. I don't think there should be, because everything's tightened up as it should have been. I can't believe that worked first time. I haven't tried the electrics yet, but that's just a plug, so that shouldn't be a problem. It was just the diesel that I wanted to get right. Oh, this is amazing. I've managed to install a diesel heater in the van. That works, and I tapped into the tank as well. I didn't have a separate tank, so lots of scary jobs, and I've done it. First time. So the heater's just calmed down a little bit, and I think we've just hit 20 degrees in the van. The temperature sensor's just here, which is right above the ducts at the back, so that wouldn't surprise me. It is really toasty warm in here though. Oh, that exhaust is really hot. Well, not really hot, but it's really nice and warm. There's a tiny bit of air still in the top of that filter, but I think that maybe because of the angle it's on, it might just kind of stay in there or be trapped in there a little bit. I don't think it's causing any problems though, because there's no more air bubbles coming through the line, and it seems to be working absolutely fine. I'm going to turn it off though, because we haven't actually got a lot of fuel left in the tank. I think there's, well, I think there's about 1/8 of a tank of fuel when we got the van here, so I don't want to start using up all the fuel. I have got the fuel pickup line about 1 inch off the bottom of the tank, so we won't suck the tank dry anyway, but I just don't really want to waste any more fuel, to be honest with you. But yeah, happy days. Diesel heater is up and running. I'm going to put the passenger seat back in again because this is just really in the way. It's so annoying. I'm not really too sure what the next job's going to be, because now the heater's in, I could probably ply the wall and then hide all the cables in the wall, and then maybe get that bit finished, and then possibly even think about building the cupboard around the heater, although I might not need to do that yet. But I definitely need to get that tidied up, so I think that might be the next job, and then put some more insulation in there. I just can't believe that just worked first time. I'm just absolutely amazed. And also, if any of you are watching this and thinking about doing your own diesel heater in your van, then don't be scared, because it really wasn't too bad to do it, to be honest with you. I was a bit nervous about tapping into the fuel tank, and well, drilling the hole in the outside wasn't too bad, but yeah, everything's worked really well. I think the only thing left to do is I need to wait until we fill up the tank with fuel, and then check the top of the tank and make sure everything's tightened up properly, because when the tank's full, there's more chance of any leaks being apparent. But yeah, really hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a massive thumbs up if you did. I'll see you guys in the next one for plying the wall, tidying up, and yeah, maybe start getting things boxed in and ready to go, I suppose. But until then, have a safe drive, stay alive, have a lovely day, try not to spill anything, and we'll see you next time.
The dreams are not